In Albion Online, the Roads of Avalon are a great place for fame farming and for PvP. We're going to be using a Battleaxe and the Nature Staff and seeing just how quickly we can get to 100 spec in axes. Let's go! Early in our journey we encountered this group of players that tried to take over this medium chest. They invited me to the party, and as soon as I tried to open it with them, they dropped the party and started attacking me. A few minutes later I saw that they were fighting a different group, so I decided to dismount and take the fight. Notice I'm still using the single target Q here because I do not have the 3 swipe combo unlocked. That only unlocks at level 85. My build has a lot of healing, so I know that I can turn on this guy here because my Hellion Jacket is off cooldown. However, it isn't quite enough and I eventually have to disengage. I reset the fight and try to finish it before the other down guy gets back up. We're lucky enough to find a tier 8 Avalonian boss. My preferred strategy when dealing with these is to first kill the boss because they're worth 2 million fame. So I run in, get down, and then start working on the boss. Although this is an epic boss, it is one of the easiest to kill. All you have to do is use a nature staff, sit right under him and just attack him while using your healing spells on cooldown. If you want to speed up the kill, you can use a tier 4 poison potion off cooldown. It makes it a bit riskier since if a gank does come in, you do not have an invisibility potion to get out. However, it is very hard to get out regardless. You can also kill this mob without a nature staff using just a Battleaxe and a healing chest piece, and you will see that later in the video. However, for this kill I opted to use the nature staff. Thanks everyone for all the support on the recent videos I put out. If you're enjoying this content and want to see more of this type, please consider subscribing to the channel. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Our reward is a huge fame buff. Now, after killing the main boss, we can take our time with clearing the chest. I usually don't mind getting ganked at this point because I've already gotten the main objective I'm after, which is the boss that is worth 2 million fame. The only tough mobs that remain in this camp are the 2 lancers that are standing right at the entrance. You have to constantly move and dodge their attacks, otherwise they quickly kill you. Clearing the inside mobs first makes it much easier to fight the lancers, since you'll have more space to kite them around. These mobs can also be cleared with the Battleaxe instead of the Nature Staff, but it is much harder since their auto attacks do a lot of damage. You kinda need the sustain of the Nature Staff to get through these, especially when you are low IP on the Battleaxe. We were also lucky enough to find another red boss. This time it is a tier 6 one. In this clip I'm doing a terrible job fighting this blue boss. You will see later in the video how you can fight this one without taking this much damage. Here the boss dismounts me, and right as I get dismounted I'm just about to get ganked. As soon as I see the names off screen I pop my invisibility potion and I actually run through them to try to trick them. They see me running away and start to chase me. I switch to my Battleaxe as soon as I can, since it's a much better weapon to run away, since it has the W adrenaline rush. If you get away from any gank, it is mandatory to taunt the gankers. If you farm chests in the Avalonian roads, you will get ganked a lot, so you should always keep your mount close. Had I not had my mount here, I was completely dead, since there are 3 people chasing me. I also recommend using a fast mount like a Swiftclaw, because in the Avalonian roads, speed is the only thing that will keep you alive, and it will make your farming more efficient. Here is a great example of how not to do the mage boss. For my second attempt, I had to switch to the nature staff. While roaming the Roads of Avalon, I also like just farming random mobs, as they can give a lot of fame over time. Okay, I lied, we're not sticking just to the Roads of Avalon. I actually went to the Mists a bit as well, and here I found this spider which was being contested by a Battleaxe. I also was lucky enough to find an epic chest just randomly uncontested in the open world. Also, you can see that by this point I have the 3 swipes queue unlocked, so I'm level 85 in axes. I mentioned previously just how good roaming mobs in the Roads of Avalon can be, and here's why. We get a knight just randomly spawning here. I can kill it using my Battleaxe, just using the sustain from my E and from the healing sprint. And thanks to that mob and this one here, we actually get level 100 in axes. This was actually very quick to do and it took a few hours in the Roads of Avalon. Now here's how to properly kill the blue boss from the chests. I recommend using dodging sprint because you need iframes to dodge the huge damage that this boss can output, and using a healing chest piece like the Mercenary Jacket or the Hellion Jacket. The downside is that if a gank comes in at this point, you have no way of escaping since you're using dodging sprint. As soon as you see the boss's cast bar appear, you should press your dodge roll. If timed correctly, this will negate the entire damage. Now, the cooldown of the roll is a bit too long to be able to do this for every cast, so you will have to tank some hits. However, this is why we're using the Healing Jacket, because we can heal those back up after we take the damage. If additional help is needed, a nature staff can be used, which makes the fight much easier, and also you can tank some hits using your mount. A similar strategy can be used for the mage boss. As you saw previously in the video, it can be easily killed using a nature staff. However, here I wanted to kill it using an axe because I want to level my axes. So I switched to my dodge roll and I try to dodge as much damage as I can, and I use my Mercenary Jacket to heal back up. Here we actually find an epic boss on a group chest. This can also be soloed using a nature staff. However, I think the new update removes this and this will not be possible anymore. Open world flame farming can also be very good if you're bored of the Roads of Avalon. Here I try to do as big of a pull as I can and to see if I can kill all of the mobs at once. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.